What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Valhalla. I don't know. I mean, there's 3 days left for me, really. It's today, the 28th to 29th. I have to make up $6,000 in that stint, and yesterday was a sub 2,000 day. So I'm gonna take the risk here and get the movie poster, but I am really worried that this is gonna fuck me up. Roll with it, though. Jill, look at the poster. Looking at the poster, Jill managed to get Gabby off her mind, even if just for a little bit. Have a very nice day. Okay. All right. Hope that movie poster was worth it. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it? I don't know. Either way. Hold on lock, please. To be fair, that was a shorter day than normal. Like, that day felt like it flew by. So maybe that's a part of it. Biker gang arrested after vandalism. Parliament discusses anime and... I'm saving that one for last. Taylor the Brain tired after name change request. Okay. Oh, yeah. A couple weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Solar Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people are trying to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline. Taylor told the A team, "I like the name Taylor, and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be a part of the joke. My life is more than that." Taylor is currently looking at their chances at becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Taylor! Yes, Jill, it's Taylor. Alright, weird malfunction there, but we're back. Okay, let's go to biker gang arrested after vandalism. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protest. Biker vandalism? Whatever. The member of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and their entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down the streets, so they use protesters as a shield. We had no option but to surrender, Love told AE during a phone conversation. They're currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown. 4. Isn't she a game developer? Jill, she's many things. Interesting. Parliament discusses anime influence. Can't wait for this one. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. "It's nothing but filth, trash," a representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. "Oh, Workers' Party, come on, bruh, you can't be doing that. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I choked them with my own enhanced hands." Wow. Several anime studios have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market. Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. "I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me." Ah, yes, important topics and all. Okay. Oh, Yoru new season. It's finally here. I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, base god. All boards report in. What other boards, you idiot? Nice, more stupid moe blobs. YY gets another new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up! Well, get a job, you stupid neat. Oh god, here we go. Prepare hot cocoa, sit in a comfy couch, put on a favorite mega Christmas sweater, see snow falling outside, turn on the heater, get my blanket, watch glorious YY, and fall asleep when it is. I am the comfy. Please tell me that's an I am the table reference. I don't know, because this is 2016, and I don't know if Matthew was making that joke yet. I wish I was this comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy the Urus for me, Danger You. 4. Sounds cute. Jill, for nerds, maybe. Oh, Jill. You know you're a nerd at heart. Alright, let's go to work. Tuesday, December 27th. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Oh wait, this is Saturday, she said. That's fine, actually. That should be okay. Yeah. Isn't that a bit soon? Why, did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I meant... Never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. yeah, we just had a party last week. Great! And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he's had anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back. See? Damn it. So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you! We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. Everybody's on their apologies now. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up to chat for a while to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. What? She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. God damn it, Gil! I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about that. Yeah, that's the problem, you didn't think. But boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby was in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! Okay, Chris Jericho. You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. I was like... Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. But now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. She would have. Hey, boss. Hey, boss? Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. I keep the same music, let's go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took from me, away from me in a panic? Yup. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. I gave her a British accent. Happy holidays. Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. nabbing that Santa suit. I almost wanted to give her a happy holidays, but I was like, I don't know if I can keep that voice up forever. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Cobalt velvet for Stella. Artois. There we go. 280. Perfect. Alrighty. 3. How did I fuck it already? God damn it. 1, 2. Just 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks. Mix it. Bam. Boom. Here. Thanks. Thanks. Are you meeting with Sei today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted to drink here, and since I was coming too, sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there shouldn't be a problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life completely changed. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? Don't tell me she drank a lot. There was a rough spot when Sei was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Sei is not the slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Sei was totally different during that period. Foul mouth, short fuse, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look across her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I know Sei knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet. I think I've heard that one before. Oh. No, she's not Brandtini. She's, not the Sparkle Star, no. She is not the Blue Fairy. No. Sweet and cold. Why am I blanking on this? It is a Moonblast. All on the rocks and blended. Sweet, girly, happy. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2. Put it on the rocks and just shake it up really, really long. That'll make it really cold. Bam. Here. Thanks. Did she love it or hate it? I'm not sure. This is the kind of stuff Sei asks. For, you know. Now that you mention it. So I take it Sei's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad they say that they've actually done it. Sei's mom had a real abusive relationship with Sei's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently things got nasty from when Sei's mom's Miss Emmy got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her children, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. She moved here, Say was born, she started her veterinary clinic. So did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death 3 times. Jesus. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry, I laugh too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problems. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, Uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Yep. Which is weird, I would normally say sterile, but because I'm doing this, I said sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel warmth there that Uptown doesn't have. It's also easy to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things are nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that 2. But I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 for me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, that, right. 2 beers for the girls. All right, let's do it. Bang. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next and stop. Slot 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix, stop, bang, serve. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed us again this year. They were all asking, "Where's Say? Where's Say?" Why do they call you Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and a paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella. The poor fella was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah, we'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. They'll be there. Yep, see, I knew it. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'd also like to make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. It was just interesting. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay, something classy for Say. I don't know if she specifically liked something. The Fringe Weaver is like death. I think the Cobalt Velvet will be a nice one. Yeah, champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. It's burning though. Hold on, map. maybe a Brandtini. I think that'll make her happy. A Brandtini. Let's go with that. I can work off of what I've poured in. I've had situations like that where I started pouring something. I'm like, wait. But then I'm like, because like I'll get asked like make something like this, and I'll start pouring, and I'm like, no, that's a bad idea, and I stop, and I'm like, all right, now what can I make with what I just poured in? And this is like a great situation where that just happened. Age, mix it, bang, Brandtini. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. Say heard Mega Santa's story, and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting sucked to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something? Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days. Just like that. Just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you give me something bubbly? Sure. Bubbly for bubbly girl. Let's see. You know what? I'll go Cobalt Velvet. No, because it's Bernie. Bubbly, classy, and strong. Do I go back to a beer? You know what? Fuck it. If she doesn't like it, then that's that. I feel like this is like a good one. I hope I don't fuck this. Here. Bubbly. Okay, she liked it good. Hey Joe, this might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here? Yes. Yeah, you're the second white knight I served. I remember why. Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with the White Knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kind of jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. Yeah, you are. You're actually better than you think. It's just a coincidence that I noticed. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you served weird. I mean, really? Just two? Weird, I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you. It means you've had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Joe. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. I think I got Jill and Sadie's voice a little mixed up there. Alrighty. I feel a little better about this now. I like that felt a little bit better. I made I think 3 drinks for Say, and then I made 3 drinks for Stella, or the other way around, whatever. 6 drinks altogether. I feel like I'm making more drinks. The days are kind of flowing by a little bit faster too, which that's the part that worries me more than anything else. But I feel like there's a money flow today. All right. Let's do a quick save here as well. and then get a move on. I wonder if I left food for 4. Whatever. It'll be fine. We'll change these 2 around. We'll do, let's see. Synth Stitch and Your Love is a Drug, yes, because that's our old girl Kirimiki's song. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Does she see what's her fuck? Anna? Ah, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Usual. I wonder what's wrong with her now. Damn it! It's a sugar rush, isn't it? It's a sugar rush, I think. Let me look through one more time before I finalize that decision. It's a sugar. Oh. I believe she really likes sugar rushes. I'm positive that's what it is. I'm gonna fuck it up, aren't I? Shit. Here. This is nice. Okay, I think that's what it was. Good. Nice. 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 Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Why are you trying to... Are you figuring out that words look weird and sound weird? Hey, honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? Oh no, not this again. What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in the computer? Oh fuck, I don't have the right alcohol for this. I only have beer right now. And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy? So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts. What? Solipsism. It's the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone and ipse means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Blame the Greeks. Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? Actually, is that right? Blame the Greeks or is it blame the Romans? One of the two. Solus would be... That would be Latin. Blame the Romans, or blame both of them. They're kind of both responsible in some way or another. Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. You know, she's not necessarily wrong. And I tried to have this conversation with Ash once about, like, what makes a curse word. And I was like, well, it's like the sound that it makes. Like, there's something sharp about the word fuck. You know, it's like the way your lips press together. Fuck. Like, that's just such a sharp word. Like, shit is another sharp word. Damn is a little softer, and I think that's why it's accepted a little more. Same thing with ass. Ass is a little softer. That's... Like, we're okay with those words. Like, even words that aren't necessary, like, even like your derogatory words or your the insensitive words. Like, they have such a sharpness to them that when you say them, like, it sounds like it's vicious, like it's meant to attack. Whereas, like, you know, like, and I think that's what gives it like that profound, just like it just riles you up inside. I mean, yes, it does also have meaning to it behind it, but I think that if the word were something else, you could paint it as something else. Which is why sometimes, like, when people try to, like, you know what they're actually saying when they kind of dress it over with nicer words, what they really mean. That's kind of, like, what I'm getting at. Anyway. I've been repeating words for a long time and they stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. That's just semantic satiation. Oh, don't do that. She's gonna... Stop making up words, honey! And then there's this counter. How can I be sure this counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on. Just making sure. I should make her a drink. At the very least, I have something to throw at her. I wonder, like, would giving her, like, alcohol, like, just calm her the fuck down? Maybe we should give her a blue fairy. I think that's also another drink she likes is a blue fairy. Let's go with it. Flare-Gied. Let's give her some Karmatrine in there just to calm her down a bit. Mix it up. Bang. There you go. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. But I don't know, it was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts just started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me that I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. I actually have had that too. Mine's was different. Mine's was not necessarily like, am I real, or like the, do I really exist? It was the, I'm gonna die one day kind of thing. And then like, what happens then? Like, is it all just completely meaningless? Like, there were whiles where I kind of like feared death, where I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die, and like, what happens then? Like, what happens if for real there is actually heaven and like I fucked up or whatever, or oh, like I just didn't practice the right religion, or like, oh, what happens if it's just like what happens if like there really just is nothing and then that's it, I just die and it's just like whatever, or what if I can see everything? Like that whole thing just kind of like went on in my head, and I can't, and like it was like a legit fear for a while. And it would like boggle, like just like stay in my head for a long time. I can't like remember in the last 5 years when, and probably even further than that, like when I've ever had that conversation or like those thoughts. Like if anything, like I've kind of just embraced like, yeah, no, like at some point I'm just ready for this to be over. Not to be like, oh yeah, no, I'm just counting my days now, but it's kind of like a, yeah, I'll just accept that someday this will be done. And I'm sure that, like, when I get closer to that date, it's gonna be like, man, like, let's just go on a little longer. But, like, I think I would have accepted it a lot more, if that makes any sense. Anyway. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Reign in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake, but why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay, then. Really? That's what just... Phew! Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And... it burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana's... Oh, I've been here before. Oh, hey, Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right. Sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. It's my dick in a butt. No, you should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. Oh my god! Hey, really? I was joking! I was like, nah, we're not really doing this joke. Really? No, we are doing this joke. A really big wiener. What do you want me to say? I got nothing. I have nothing. I've got absolutely nothing. Just write in the comment section. You know, predictive text black. It's a real thing. Even when I'm like, no, that's not really it. It really is it. Dorothy's intrigued. Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it? Honey, seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now? What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? I do. Because Jill knows that she would, but you know. Seriously, Jill. She's the one making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Mario Luigi. Luigi Mario. The stupid fucking Super Mario Brothers movie got in my head. Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? Make it two. I'm fine. Fuck. Sunshine cloud for Mario. One, two. Fuck it, we'll give him 3. It's his last. He just got off his shift. Fuck yeah. Tastes like old chocolate milk, but it's good smell intact. With its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Bam. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy. Yeah, that's Mario's not really interested. Why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. I like how now he's come to terms with it. That's pretty cool. I would say Happy Pride Month, but we're in July. What way, Lilum? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Could you imagine in a day and age in which that statement is actually like a normal thing to say? Not to say like, damn it, I keep saying the word normal, but like an accepted thing to say. Like it's within the Overton window of like conversation, which it probably should be. Just imagine, it's like that conversation is always the opposite way. It's like, not there's anything wrong with liking men, but now it's just like, not there's anything wrong with liking women, but. Oh, don't worry, I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Yeah, for the good laugh. Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry. You like guys. It's pretty clear. It's very clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been in the motor district? I spend all my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true that what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember now. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal. There's also a illegal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there are races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is that nobody has ever faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten by a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright. That's not what he actually wants. I understand what they're doing here. So what they're doing here is that when he asked before for the piano woman, he stopped himself and said he wanted a piano man. What he really wants is a piano woman because that's what I gave him the first time. So he's gonna think it's a piano man until he goes to a different bar one day and they try to serve that to him and it's not exactly what he thought. But yes, we will make you the piano woman. We know that's what you actually want. 1, 2. Also, I kind of feel like I'm projecting that on him. Like, oh, this is what you actually want. To be fair, he did ask for, but the implication was, no, you want a piano woman. I think I'm remembering that correctly. It's been a few episodes back. Yes, that's all correct. Age it, mix it, bang, boom. Here. It's wrong, but I like this one better. See? Yes! This will sound weird, but do you believe in, reply bots? Reply bots? There's a belief that some Lilum out there are specifically designed to perfectly replicate... Oh, replibots, okay. To perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such a Lilum. Thus they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him? He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilum here. They could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilum idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They could be passing off as humans under our very noses, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilum behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilum because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risk with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the Replibot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. She's getting there. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Naboo-like crabs invade. When the Replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Back! Did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey! They brought you a package. Ah, yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? Jill, yes. That's a new one. Flawless service bonus. Yes. 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 Okay. Oh, that didn't bite me in the ass. Yes, I was worried about that one, but no, it came through. Flawless service because I fucking remembered that. No mistakes, 30% commission, $22.85 on the day, near 6,000. High-fiving the shit out of myself now. Alrighty. 2 more days to go, $10,000, or I'm evicted. Jill wonders if Maneki Neko is actually bringing luck. Buy one to prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a very nice day, and you do so as well. I'll see you on the next episode of Valhalla.